Orlando Magic fans, welcome in to Black and Blue and Orlando Magic podcast, second episode here of the show. Really appreciate you being here. If you're a Magic fan, if this team sometimes makes you feel a little black and blue, you are in the right place. I'm a lifelong Magic fan, and we are talking Magic basketball here. How many games will the Orlando Magic win the rest of the season? We are in the home stretch. There's 22 games left in the NBA season. Right now, your Orlando Magic are 29-31, coming off of a brutal, embarrassing, disheartening loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, had the Magic competed in that game, you'd feel a lot differently about it. But fans see what happened in the first round of the playoffs last year. Those two teams going back and forth, taking massive swings at each other. And the Magic almost winning Game 7. Right? Taking the Cavs to the brink. And the direction that these two franchises have gone since that is very disheartening for Orlando Magic fans, for myself. That's bottom line. But the Cavs, in reality right now, are a team that is fairly healthy, are a team that is surging, playing some of the very best basketball in the NBA. And they're running through everybody right now. They have an unbelievable group of shooters. Donovan Mitchell, they've got really good bigs. So that's a team, and after trading for DeAndre Hunter, they're just even that much more lethal. That's a tough team to beat. And the Magic, they're shorthanded. No Jalen Suggs, right? Jonathan Isaac just getting back. No Mo Wagner. So they're in a tough spot. And obviously Franz and Paolo still kind of trying to work it out. They're not fully themselves after coming back from big injuries of their own. So how many more games will the Orlando Magic win? Right now they are 29-31, 7th place in the East, several games behind Detroit, a game in front of the Hawks, the Heat. They have 22 games left. I expect them, and this is very boring, right? I expect them to go 11-11. This is a team that usually beats the teams that they should and loses to the teams that they should, with very few exceptions here or there. So, from a variance standpoint, maybe they go 9-13 at worst, 12-10 at best, something like that. I just don't see a ton of variance when you look at the schedule. I mean, looking through it, you've got Golden State tonight, which if you can steal a game against Golden State on your home court, that would be massive. Golden State's playing great basketball since acquiring Jimmy Butler. Tough matchup, but the Magic need to be competitive there, and I think they will be. Can they steal the W? That would be huge for them. That really would. But again, Detroit, that gap between Detroit and Orlando in the standings right now is tough, and if you get the 6th seed, you avoid the play-in. But look, let's call a spade, and predictively, I think they probably lose to Golden State. I think the next 3 games they should win. Toronto, Chicago, all at home. You've got at Milwaukee, at Houston. Fair to say, most likely losses. At New Orleans, most likely a win. At Minnesota, at Cleveland versus Houston. Probably losses. Maybe you steal one there. At Washington should be a win. Lakers should be a loss. Charlotte should be a win. I think they can beat Dallas, but we'll see. Sacramento, I think they go 1-1 against Dallas and Sacramento. LA Clippers, Spurs, obviously, no Victor Wembanyama, so give them that dub. Washington, dub. You've got 2 huge matchups with the Atlanta Hawks down the stretch. Tuesday, April 8th versus Atlanta. Final game of the season, Sunday, April 13th at Atlanta. And right now, I would predict Atlanta is the team that the Magic face in the play-in. That's how it looks on the schedule right now. And so you look at this, I think the Magic, again, I think they go 11-11. I think they get off to a nice start here, going 3-4 against Golden State, Toronto, and Chicago. And then after that, I think they're going to have a losing record from March 8th to April 13th. Unless some things change, right? they're going to lean heavily on Paolo and Franz offensively and try to play tough defense, sound defense, smart defense. That's their identity. Again, obviously, if you steal a game tonight, that would be huge. I mean, you could win 4 in a row and maybe get confident, get on a run. Maybe Paolo and Franz start really playing their best, more efficient basketball. You never know. You never know how that could go, but I think if they want to compete for the 6th seed, which again will be insanely hard to get to at this point, when or if can you get Jalen Suggs back, right? Can you get Jalen Suggs back? Because he is the straw that stirs the drink outside of Paolo and Franz. He is the guy that provides shooting, provides energy, provides unbelievable perimeter defense. You got to get J.I. going too. I mean, this is a talented basketball player. You got to get Jonathan Isaac. And coming back, he's always seeming to be coming back from injury, right? You got to get him going. If he can knock down some corner threes for you, if he can have some energizing defensive play, that would be huge. Ball movement, right? If you could have some guys that are able to move without the ball and get in positions to where they can take advantage of their skill sets while Paolo and Franz are trying to get into the paint, that could be huge. Obviously, Cole Anthony going to be down for a little while. Don't know exactly how long, but that's not great. Can Kentavious Caldwell-Pope be the shooter you signed him to be? Can he be an energizer for the offense? I think the confidence and the focus must improve. Confidence offensively, focus defensively. And look, a lot of the negativity stems from losing to the Cavs, right? In their last 10 before that, they were 6-4. Now they're 5-5. Bounce back. Bounce back against the Warriors. If you can steal this win, you can really build some confidence. And again, 2 games against Toronto at home, a game against Chicago at home. But the way they're playing right now, if nothing really changes, I think they finish with the 7 seed. I think they win their play-in and lose in round 1. That's kind of where I'm at. And that would obviously be a disappointing way to follow up what happened last year, the development that you had last year. And it would be indicative of a stagnant franchise a little bit. And look, I'm a big fan of Jamal Mosley, big fan of obviously your young stars. But you got to get more aggressive pursuing talent. You got to find shooting, and they're not doing it. Who does that fall on? I think everybody knows that's watching this video, right? So really appreciate y'all tuning in, supporting this channel early on. We are going to remain consistent. We are going to remain vigilant. We are going to enjoy, when we can, watching some Orlando Magic basketball. Going to try to avoid feeling black and blue while watching the black and blue pinstripes out there. Really appreciate y'all. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Magic's final record in the comment section below. And y'all have a good one.